huge egg. Chef Sid decided to cook the egg. And as he cooked the egg, there was more and more and more and more food, enough to feed the royal family and all their friends. And the meal was a huge success. And now it's time for more stories in Tellytales.
This tale is called
Rapunzel.
Once upon a time, a long, long time ago, there was a very beautiful girl called Rapunzel.
Wow, was she a princess?
No, Rapunzel was just an ordinary girl. But there was one very special thing about her.
What was that?
Well, Rapunzel had long hair.
Oh, that really is long.
There was only one problem for Rapunzel, and oh, what a problem it was. A bad queen ruled over that land.
Oh, dear.
She was very jealous because Rapunzel was so beautiful.
Ooh.
And guess what? The bad queen was so jealous that she locked Rapunzel up in a tower.
Oh, no. Poor Rapunzel.
Every day, the bad queen went to see Rapunzel with a basket of food.
But there's no door. How can the bad queen get up the tower?
She would stand at the bottom and shout, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your long hair." Rapunzel's hair was so very long, it reached right down to the ground.
Goodness me.
Then the bad queen would hold on to the end of the hair, and Rapunzel would pull and pull and pull the bad queen up to the top of the tower. Phew! The bad queen was very heavy. It took a lot of work for poor Rapunzel to pull her up.
Oh, Rapunzel.
At the top, the bad queen would give Rapunzel her food before going back down the same way. The bad queen said, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your long hair." And Rapunzel did.
Poor Rapunzel.
When the bad queen got to the bottom, she left as fast as she could without even saying goodbye.
She is cruel.
Rapunzel was very lonely in her tower. She never saw anyone.
Oh, what a shame.
She would look out of the window at the woods all around. She longed to touch the waving leaves and beautiful flowers.
Oh.
And she loved to listen to the buzzing bees and singing birds.
Ah.
How Rapunzel wished to be part of all the beautiful things she could see and hear.
Poor Rapunzel.
When I look and when I listen to the lovely world all around, how I wish and I wish that my feet were on the ground. From the nest on high above, birds sing songs of peace and love, church bells ring out far away. Could be someone's wedding day.
One day, a prince from a faraway kingdom was walking through the woods. He heard Rapunzel's beautiful voice and saw her at the window. He fell in love with her straight away. The prince called to Rapunzel. At first, Rapunzel was worried. But the prince was so kind and handsome, she soon wanted to meet him. But the problem was, the prince couldn't see how to get into the tower.
Hair, long hair!
Yes! So Rapunzel told him about her hair. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your long hair. And Rapunzel did. The prince was amazed.
Woo!
But he held on to the hair and let Rapunzel pull him to the top. Thank goodness, the prince wasn't half as heavy as the Bad Queen. It was easy to pull him up. The prince wanted to rescue Rapunzel from the tower.
That's good news.
But how could he get Rapunzel out? The prince thought and thought and thought. And then he came up with a plan. A very good plan indeed.
Wow!
Every day, he would bring Rapunzel a ball of string. If Rapunzel then made the string into a strong ladder, she would be able to escape.
What a great plan, young man.
So, every day after that, the prince brought Rapunzel a ball of string. And then, when she was on her own, Rapunzel worked hard making a ladder. But one day, something terrible happened. Something terrible indeed.
What?
Rapunzel was pulling the Bad Queen up the tower as usual. And oh dear, the Bad Queen was so heavy. And that's when Rapunzel made a mistake. Because she told the Bad Queen that she was much heavier to pull up than the prince.
Oh
The Bad Queen was very cross. And she found the ladder and found out about the plan too.
no! Uh-oh!
The Bad Queen was so cross that she cut off Rapunzel's hair.
Oh no, that's really naughty.
Then, the Bad Queen made Rapunzel climb down the string ladder and sent her off into the woods all on her own, whilst she went to hide.
Poor Rapunzel.
Later that day, the prince came to the tower as usual, and the prince called, "Ready?"
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your long hair.
The hair came down. But it wasn't Rapunzel holding it.
Uh-oh.
When the prince got to the top of the tower, he had such a shock to see the Bad Queen. He was so surprised that he fell all the way back down.
Oh dear, are you hurt? Ow, 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 ow.
The prince wandered sadly through the woods. Would he ever see Rapunzel again? Suddenly, he heard a beautiful voice. It was Rapunzel. The prince followed the voice until he found her again.
Hooray!
The prince thought Rapunzel was just as beautiful without her long hair, and he promised that together they would travel the world to see all the things Rapunzel had ever wanted to.
What a happy ending.
That's right. Rapunzel and the prince lived happily ever after. And the Bad Queen? Well, they never saw her again. The end.
There's such a big world I have to show you. There's just so much for you to see. We'll explore it together. Now you're finally free. We'll have adventures everywhere. Far and wide we'll roam. But the best place of all will be in the place we call home. We call home. We call home. We call home. We call home.
Have you got a garden plot? Don't worry if you've not. All you need is a windowsill and one of these ready to fill. You'll need a plant pot and, of course, you'll need some compost, some water and some of these. seeds. Now these are courgette seeds. So plant or sow your courgette seeds. Then you need to add some water. And then you can wait. And wait. And wait until they start to grow. And grow. And grow. Until you'll need a bigger pot for them to grow some more. Whoa! Then your courgettes will be ready for you to add to your tea. So why don't you try growing your own courgettes?
A world where everything's bright, everything's cozy, everything's fun, because everything's rosy. Weekdays at 9:35, new to CBeebies.
I use my ears to hear, my nose to smell